Hello everyone, today we're going to look at how one of the Italian monsters came to be.
But what kind of monster are you talking about?
Of course he's talking about an Italian elephant named LIRILI LARILA.
It all starts with our elephant being driven in an obscure direction through the desert.
But very quickly their trains are approaching the break because someone scattered the iron spikes and they punctured a truck tire.
So the driver has to make an emergency stop to assess the damage and replace the damaged tire.
I hope he can change the tire all by himself and successfully get the elephant to its destination.
I think the elephant is a bit worried, but he shouldn't be, as the driver has a spare tire and is getting to the point of replacing it.
The scorpion bites the driver in the leg and he dies after a bit of agony with no chance of rescue or survival because there is no ambulance or hospital.
After that, it's almost a full day and our elephant is probably very hungry, so I think he should look for food, but first he needs to get out.
Once again, we are shown that the driver is absolutely dead and showing no signs of life.
It also shows the elephant's thoughts about the watermelon, which he would love to eat right now.
It is for this reason that he decides to kick the cage door with his head and go wandering around the desert in search of sustenance and with great luck find a couple of watermelons here.
He's sad to leave the driver here, but he can't be helped because the driver is already dead, and if our elephant doesn't find food, he'll quickly join the driver in the other world.
You can tell by it how tired he is due to the heat and intense hunger.
And in the midst of his fatigue and hunger, he has a mirage that makes him think these cacti are watermelons.
But the problem is, if he eats it, he'll die.
Because the cactus is prickly and its needles can poke him from the inside. And that's deadly even if you swallow just one needle.
Everything happened just like you said it would. He ate the cactus and he died immediately afterwards, probably because the cactus needles pierced everything inside him.
Whoa! I think the vapors from this pipe are not harmless at all. Not even that. I'd say they look very, very dangerous, both to health and to the environment.
Oh no, those green vapors got caught in the rain, which means the toxins will spread at a tremendous rate.
Because with wind and rain, they can get anywhere.
They got on our elephant. They went very deep into his DNA and rearranged it. 225. That's how we got LIRILI LARILA.
I really like this animation. Let's watch a couple more. Maybe we'll find out how Tung Tung Sahur came to be.
I also want to see how Berber Patapim came to be.
Then let's see how Tung Sahur came to be. And after that, let's see how Patapim came to be.
Apparently now we're watching how Shakur came to be.
He was an ordinary man who worked as a trucker. He hauled huge logs. These fools on the car think that they are on the road, very cool and in charge.
But I think that our main character will teach them lessons, and they will begin to realize that they are absolutely wrong and their behavior is terrible.
Oh yes, Shakur always has his favorite bat on hand for such occasions, which helps him solve a huge number of problems.
It's his argument in any argument, and judging by the reactions, it always works very well.
He has successfully made it to the construction site and can now take a little break after the hard road and difficult journey.
I think he's going to make a deal with the log unloader now, and then he's going to go eat because he's definitely hungry.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's very hungry, plus he needs to eat before the next leg of the journey because if he doesn't eat, he'll get weak. And if he gets weak, he could definitely have an accident.
While his friend was unloading all those logs, he safely found his favorite burger he'd been thinking about for so long.
But I hope he ate something else because you can't eat a burger alone.
I think it's good enough for him as it is. Especially if he hasn't eaten anything, then this burger will keep him full for hours.
This forklift is very fast, but also very accurate. But I wouldn't stand so close to where the loader is working because it can be very dangerous.
But I don't think our hero cares about such trivialities because he's just enjoying his burger. And we really hope he doesn't pay for it, because the log might just snap off and fall on him.
Oh my god, Tralalelo, you were absolutely right. The log snapped. It just snapped and fell on our hero. He was crushed. He was just crushed. No, he was crushed just into the soup. A mush of organs and tissue.
His spirit has left his body, which means there's nothing you can do to help him. This guy is officially dead. But who is that?
What strange bald and bony cat appeared right in front of him? Could it be some kind of spirit or guide to the world of the dead?
Our guy is asking him to resurrect his real body, but I don't think this cat is going to do anything easy or complicated.
Look at that! Look at that! He's alive again!
He's come back to life, but the problem is that he's merged with the log and now he's not human. He's Tung Shakur.
He got a new body and immediately ran somewhere. Hey, look, it's Tralalelo Tralala. Did he run to the other Italian monster because they have to stick together?
I don't think they will talk or be friends, much less stick together. They're going to fight, and they're going to fight to the death. It's very violent and scary.
So far, Shakur has been quite successful in beating me quite easily. And I think the outcome of the fight is already known and obvious. Tralalaylo Tralala is very much and very aggressively attacking Shakur, but all his attempts are unsuccessful.
Shakur's iron block is impenetrable, and here comes the victory of Shakur, the finishing touch indeed.
Oh my god, are you seeing this?
Me has gone on the offensive. Not just an offensive attack, but a very powerful and aggressive one. He's taking Shakur down and he's starting to beat him.
I think this is going to be the last one for either Shakur or our shark, and only one of them will survive.
I think he has one single chance to do something with his baton and be the last survivor.
And that survivor will be Tralalaylo Tralala. He just bit Shakur's head off, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna come back from that.
And now we'll see the story of Purpatapim. We'll find out why and where it got its name and how it came to be. Maybe because of the toxin, maybe because of the serum.
And if you want to know which of the Italian monsters became a monster through such methods, you can go to our channel and watch the previous clips.
This guy likes sneakers like Tralalaylo Tralala. Apparently he went to try them on.
And then he comes out, but he comes out sad and in his old shoes. And it's all because the store doesn't have a shoe size that big, because his foot is almost twice the maximum shoe size.
But I don't think it's worth getting so upset about because there are tons of other shoe stores where he can find shoes to fit his huge feet.
But I don't think it's something to be laughed at or mocked, let alone bully a man for something like that. I think in the future he should deal with these guys who are making fun of him because they are absolutely wrong.
Maybe this big-footed guy will be the new Italian monster. Then he'll definitely be able to take down those bastards without any trouble. To find out, we have to watch this animation to the end.
But it makes me sad that our main character heard all that name-calling. He didn't choose the size of his feet.
He quickly ran towards the woods, but unfortunately, there was a thunderstorm. He needs to find a shelter where he can wait out the storm.
But a tree is a very bad idea. You can't hide in a tree while there's a thunderstorm.
That's right, because if you hide under a tree, you're more likely to get struck by lightning.
And yet he chooses a tree as his hiding place, which means we can only hope that lightning doesn't strike his tree.
He's running very fast under that tree. And apparently it's temporarily helping him to hide from the rain. Let's hope this continues, and he doesn't have any problems.
He hid under this tree from the rain, but he's not the only one who likes this tree for shelter. And now his neighbor is a rather large gorilla. But this gorilla doesn't look angry.
It's just as scared as our hero. Maybe they can even be friends with each other. I think we're about to find out right now.
And while we're watching all this unfold, you had something to say, didn't you?
That's right. Thanks for reminding us. The video is almost over, which means we'd like to say thank you for watching.
I'd also like to ask you to like it.
Oh yeah, likes help us a lot in the development of this channel. And if you subscribe and hit the bell, you definitely won't miss the new content we're doing for you. We hope you like it.
And if you didn't like something, be sure to write us in the comments. We will read everything and fix all the flaws. Thank you very much again for watching.
And while our Brr Patapim is heading somewhere to deal with his abusers, we ran to make some new reactions for you.